In this lesson, we're going to go over ratios. And a ratio is a comparison between two different things. So if you look at an example, we have a room of 35 people, 15 of which are men. So if we were asked to find the ratio of men to women, knowing that there are 15 men, that means 20 women are also present in the room to equal the 35 total. So the ratio of men to women will be 15 to 20. And then this can also be written as a fraction, like 15 over 20. And if we wanted to write the ratio of women to men, it would be just the flip-flop of that. It would be 20 to 15 because there are 20 women and we asked for the women first in the wording. So it becomes 20 to 15 or 20 over 15. And these are just two different notations that can be used, but they mean the same thing. So these are just different notations. But ratios don't always have to be the absolute measured values. So we used 15 and 20, which were the absolute measured values, but we can, looking at those numbers, we can see that we can reduce the ratios. Because 15 to 20, they're both divisible by 5. So now we have our men to women ratio is equal to 3 to 4. Again, we can write this as 3 over 4 also. And so what this means is that for every 3 men that are present, there are 4 women present. And that's in its simplest terms. And so in a group of 7 people, which we get the 7 from adding our 3 and our 4 in our ratio, 3 are men, so 3/7 of the people in the room are men. And so if we look at one more example to kind of help see how this all comes together, we have a class that has a ratio of passing grades to failing grades that is 7 to 5. And we are asked how many of the 36 students failed the course. So we know our ratio is 7 to 5, or we can write this as 7 over 5. So we can say our representative group will be 7 plus 5, or 12 students, just like in the example we did above. So we know that 7 of these 12 students passed because the ratio was listed as passing to failing, so the 7 corresponds with the passing and the 5 corresponds to the failing. And so we have 5 of the 12 in our representative group failed. So now we can use this new ratio of 5 over 12 failed times our 36 students, because that's how many it's asking for, to give us the total, which will be 15 students failed the course. And so that is how we use ratios to solve problems.